Alright, so this one will probably be like. Alright, so this is another episode of the boring podcast vlog thing. This one will probably be a little, try to sound a little different because right now, when I do this, I open up the YouTube app and then I just go live, not live, but like basically record it straight through the YouTube app and then upload it when I get home through the Wi-Fi. I thought doing that would have saved saved bat not saved bad saved data. Yeah, I thought that would have saved data instead of me uploading the video through my phone's data. But I just checked my how much data I'm using, and I was like, the recordings, all these recordings, so like the first like few episodes or whatever, um, they're like gigs. They're like 2 gigs. All of them are 2 gigs. So 15 minutes. So 15 minutes of me recording is a gig of space. No, it's 2 gigs of space that I'm using, and to each one of them, and so it's using like so much data. Like I didn't realize how much data it's using, even though it's nothing in the video. The video is black. So I decided to do this one, and the way I'm gonna do this one is I'm just gonna record it. Like right now, I'm recording just audio, and then I guess it'll be better because when I go home, then I'll put a picture in it or whatever. And at the first, the reason why I was against this at first, and why all the other ones were just the camera pointed at the, what is this thing called? I don't know what this thing called. If someone would leave that in the comments, that would be very nice, because it's not the glove box, but it's a little box. It's like a little box in between the driver and passenger. I don't know what this is called, but yeah. So the camera's basically pointed at that, and so it's basically like that or a black screen for 15 minutes and 2 gigs. Can you hear I'm talking different? It's have a gum. I'm gonna spit it out. Yeah. Yeah. So it was like that. So now what I'm gonna try to do is record the audio like this, and then when I get home, I'll um I'll probably try different ways of doing it, but I'll just put the audio over a picture or something, and have that as the videos thing. All right. So today I found out that, remember, it was supposed to be 2 weeks of this what is this? This is the training thing, yeah, right? 2 weeks of computer tests. Like literally every day we're taking some type of assessment or some type of check your knowledge test, something like that. But we're supposed to finish this week, so Friday was supposed to be the last day of this, and then we start working, which I guess on paper it doesn't make any sense why anyone would want to start the working part. But I'm just assuming that once we start working, the days will go much faster because we'll actually be doing stuff. Like right now, it's like I'm about to fall asleep from reading all day. Like I'm trying to think back, and I don't think I've ever like sat down or sat in one spot and just like played one video game all day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I don't think I've ever done that before. So now having to do it for work is like, whoa, like I'm not used to it. I'm not used to sitting down. Like, I guess I'm used to sitting down. I guess I'm a gamer after all. Just sitting down. I can't imagine other people that don't like being on a computer for one. Like the guy that sits next to me, the older gentleman, he everyone's just jumping. Everyone's going so fast, jumping right in front of me. Um, yeah, but I couldn't imagine being that older gentleman because he doesn't like computers at all. And I'm just like, this guy has to be on the computer all day. Like you know what I mean? It's like it's so different for him, I guess, going from not doing it to doing it all day. But what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, so this video I'm gonna have to do that. But then I guess the good part of me doing having to do this would be that now I have a reason to play League of Legends. Yeah, because now I'm gonna be on the computer already, so I might as well. What happened? What was I thinking today? I'm trying to think of. Oh, the story. Yeah, I'm gonna try to I wanna start I'm going pretty slow. I didn't know. I think I was going like 20. The speed I'm supposed to be at 40. All right. Yeah, I want to start. I'm gonna start writing. I want to start trying to write again. It's supposed to be. I really the plan hopefully is to write for 30 minutes a day. So each day I just sit down for 30 minutes, no more, no less, and write something. Get the brain working. Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting to do. What else? I'm trying to think like what. Hmm. Oh, cars. Yeah, yeah. So member. I said member. I'm talking like an anime character. So that like there's like the Supra that I want, the supercar. It's called a Toyota Supra, and I want one of those. And I was like looking up videos like how to remove spoilers because like some cars like I'm looking now at the other cars I have around me. None of these cars have spoilers, but there's this spoiler that a lot of cars come with like sporty cars come with, and I hate it. Like I hate that spoiler. I think it's called a lip. I think it's called a lip or something. I'm trying to go in my lane, but I can't. Oh, okay. All right. I'm trying to get into the on the like I'm trying to make sure because when I come down to the light, there's two turning lanes and two lanes that can't turn. When I usually come down here, I go into the farthest left lane. But what ends up happening is that when I go in that lane, when I turn and have to go down, like maybe 3 blocks later, I'll have to turn back. So I just go into this lane, and so when I turn, I just stay in the lane. This is so interesting, huh? What was I gonna say? I really wish that I could like write this stuff down. Well, you know what though? If I ever did that, what it would be is that I would like these would be like blurbs, right? Like where I'd have the thought and then I'd just start recording and just talk for like literally like maybe a minute at the most and then just upload that. So it'd be like a 45-second thing of me talking. Or so, okay, so let me I guess progress on these things. Yeah, I can say that. Progress with me doing these. Um I feel like these are helping. Like to for any person that thinks they talk weird or they don't like talking or like I'm trying to think of an example. Oh, if you play video games, right? Here's the way you could tell if you fall into the category of me. If you play video games and you're like, oh, I wish I could have friends play these games with me, but you don't. But when the opportunity arises, you find some way to not do it. Or if you play games where you can use a mic, like Call of Duty, like for some like people don't realize this, but Call of Duty is like a really good Call of Duty is a really good tool, I guess, to um to practice talking because whoa, what it ends up doing is because like everyone hears you or whatever. I guess until they mute you, but it's all open. Like so you can say something and then say something as practice anyway. I don't mean say something and be like racist. Nothing like that. I mean like just like practice talking because before I did like I wish I could go back in time like maybe even like 5 months ago or even 3 months ago. I really started doing YouTube maybe a month ago, but if I could just go back and just and make that me see me now, like the progression or whatever, I think it'll be so cool because not never in a million like one time I did a video right of a game Destiny 2 or Destiny 1. I think it was Destiny 1. Yeah, Destiny 1. And I was recording some gameplay. I was like, I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube, maybe get like 5 views, something like that. I upload the video and then I'm like, oh, the video got a few views. Like I upload the video at like 1 o'clock. At 1:15, I checked the views. It was at 15. Then I'm like, then maybe like 15 minutes later, I checked the views again. The views are at like 45. I'm like, why is everyone watching this video? I'm like, whoa, they're really liking the video. Then I was like, let me go check it. So I turn the video on, I open it, turn the volume up. So I started listening to the gameplay, and I heard my voice in the video. Not only my voice, I heard my voice and other people's voices, and like people walk around the house talking. I forgot I even had my headset on, but I heard them talking. And I heard me talking in the video, so I just deleted the video. Like I didn't care about the views, nothing. I deleted the video. I was like, wow. Like it was so the idea of people hearing me online, especially in a recording, was like the worst thing ever. Like like not for $1 million would I have done that. The person behind me is spooky. Don't you know when you get to a red light and everyone's like inching forward, and then when the person in front of you inches forward, you inch forward? Well, the person behind me isn't doing it, so there's like this huge space. There's like this huge space in between us, and it felt like the guy was gonna like wake up from his nap and stomp on the gas. No! Ah, shoot! Oops, I'm in the street. Oops, oops. Did I just run a red light? No, I was in the street. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Um, what the hell was I just saying? Oh yeah, so that thing. It was like it was such a horrible idea of me being recorded, but like now me doing it every day, I'm getting more used to talking, I guess. So like when like today we had to read some papers in the class, and I was fine with me reading. I was fine reading them. It's really interesting being able to do that, because everyone else, like most people, they could just do that, and I was like it's like a normal thing, and it's like I like have difficulty doing it. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna eat when I get home, because I don't really want to cook anything. But there's broccoli in there, and I don't want it to go bad. It's been like 2 days, so maybe like, listen, maybe I could just do it tomorrow. What happens? You hear that motorcycle? I wanted a motorcycle too, but if I could get like a really cool car for the price of a motorcycle, I'd be done. That'd be so cool. But yeah, I wanted to like make that, making a huge turn. This turn is like literally making a 180. This is making a 180 to go on the side of the street. It's like a show this. No, I said show this. Like now, say once the camera turns off, and I can't record where I'm driving. Now I want to. Should I go around this guy? I mean, dead audio. It's called dead audio, right? When nothing, there's no sound. Um, yes, I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. I think I'm gonna just I think I'm gonna just eat some hot dogs. Oh, today I went to the vending machine to get lunch from there, right? And it was a bag of Doritos. Yeah, bag of Doritos for $1. And like, I guess because when I saw the dollar, I was like, oh man, just $1, whatever. Let me buy them. I bought them, and then I walked away. Where's this guy going? I bought them, and then I'm like, ah, just eat them. It's just $1. What's $1? I go upstairs and I'm eating the chips, and I'm like, hold up, did they just charge me $1 for a 25-cent bag of chips? I mean, I guess chips aren't 25 cents anymore. They're like 35 cents. But they charged me $1, so I could have bought like what for 35 cents. That's like three. I could have bought 3 bags of chips for the price of that one bag. So yep, I'm not buying that. I'm not doing that again. Someone was saying that it's weird that the vending machines that we use cost us like are the same prices as the vending machines in the airport, because like it makes sense, right? Like we don't get no discount, like no type of discount on those machines. Like our paycheck comes from the company, and then we put it right back in their pockets through the vending machines. Yeah, traffic is crazy because it don't. I already said this already. I guess it takes me 15 minutes to get here, but when I'm coming back, like when I'm coming back home, all the traffic takes me like almost 20 minutes to get to the house. And in the morning, I guess there's traffic in the morning. Now that I think about it, there's traffic like as soon as I turn the car on and I turn the corner, there's traffic. I run into right to traffic. But then for like 2 blocks, there's just traffic, just straight traffic. And then once I pass those 2 blocks, there's a smooth sailing. There's nothing. There's no traffic over there. But I guess everyone gets off work at 5. Yeah, right. This is rush hour, right? Why is it called rush hour if it's traffic, or is it everyone rushing so there's traffic? Oh, I was thinking, don't you know those trucks, UPS trucks, right? UPS trucks and mail trucks, right? Listen to this. I was thinking this yesterday. UPS trucks. Let's just assume that most of them are filled with mail or some type of, let's say, cereal. Let's say there's cereal in there, but there's like a 99.9% chance that every UPS truck has a expensive smartphone, like a let's say like the iPhone, the X, right, or the iPhone 10. So what is that, like 1,400, $1,500, that one device on that truck, right? So what's the problem with that? It's more than that. It's definitely more than that. It's definitely more than that in that truck. But people that run UPS, people that drive UPS trucks, they don't have guns or anything. So it just seems so weird that they don't have guns, but the armored trucks that go to that pick up money from banks, like I just saw one. Those trucks, they all have guns. There's like two guys in those trucks with guns, right? Both of them have guns for the money, but there's no people that work for UPS don't carry guns or don't have a armed escort. But I think they should. Like now that if you really think about it, they should definitely have someone in there with a weapon to protect them. I mean, most of them. I think the trucks are. What the fuck is this? There was some guy in the middle of the street. I didn't even see him. I didn't even see him. He was like he's like standing on the yellow line, the yellow. What is it? A median line? A ting. He was standing on the line, and I'm like driving, and like the light from all the cars making so I couldn't see him. Yeah, it's making so I couldn't see him. And then at the last second I saw it, I was like, this guy literally could have jumped in front of me. That's the one thing that's one thing I'm scared for. I was like, if I get that car, like a Supra, and I color it up and put the designs on it and the spoiler, like I want to do all of the designs and everything by myself on that car. I want to do all the designs by myself on that car, so that when I'm done, it's like I did all of this. So whenever someone sees it and they're like, "Oh, how much did it cost to do that?" And I'm like, "I did it." That'd be pretty cool. Cause it doesn't seem hard to paint a car. I guess. I mean, I obviously don't recommend anyone doing this, because like when I do it, what I'm gonna do is cause you have to, let me tell you what you have to do first. When you start it, you have to buff the car, buff and sand, not buff. You sandpaper, yeah, you sandpaper the car down, all the paint, because if you look at cars, like most, I think all cars actually, they're like shiny because there's gloss over the paint. So if you think about it, if you try to paint over that, the your paint will be sitting down on glossy paint. So it's like, I mean, it's probably a chance it wouldn't peel, but the chances of it peeling are much greater. The person behind me doesn't have headlights, and I'm like, I don't have to get away from me. They look pretty spooky. Um, yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking. Oh, so so you're not supposed to paint. Get away from me, you fuckhead. There goes the cursing. Now the video will be demonetized. The person behind me, every time I inch forward, they inch forward. I can't even see the driver in that car. Get out of my way. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. So you buff the paint off of the car, like not buff. You sandpaper the paint off of the car because for two reasons. You need to take that acrylic paint off, the polish and stuff off of the car, and then you need to make the car when you scratching it up to take the paint off, you make the you're making the car body, I guess, abrasive. So when you put the paint down, it stays down. Like it stays in the car because the scratchy surface. And then you're like, it must be thinking like, oh, so now the car's gonna be scratchy. Well, no. After you put the paint on it now, then you're gonna put another coat. I mean, let's say you want it matte. You put a coat of gloss over your paint, so you make it back the way it was, but just so that the paint sticks to the metal and everything. So what I said, oh, you said, so I said, when I try it, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do. I said you're supposed to, I guess, and I guess no one actually said to try this, but I think it's a good idea because people say to do that when you're painting something, you paint a part that no one's gonna really see, and then go from there. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna the side of the car, right? You don't know the car. I mean, people know what cars look like. The side, the side skirt on a car. So if you look at the left or the right side of the car, there's like yeah, underneath the door. So right where the door is, I'm gonna do it there. I'm gonna buff it out. I'm gonna buff it out, and then paint it, and then leave it like that for like a week, just to see what happens with it. I probably even rub at it, probably throw water on it, just to see how it holds up before I put the whole car like that and just destroy it. Because remember I said you have to sand it down. So if you sand it down and the paint falls off, now the car's gonna be all messed up. Someone took my favorite spot. Now I take yours. I think I'm way out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm way out. I'm probably not. I think I'm straight. I don't want to go too close. This is fine. All right. So yes, I want to do it. I want to paint the sides, do it, buff it and everything on the side skirt, and then do that way. And then after that, then I'll do the spoiler. Why did I do it that way? I wanted to get the spoiler first, but if I do the spoiler, then I have to paint it, and I'm trying to avoid putting paint on the spoiler. Then I'm just making more work for myself. I think it'd be better to paint the whole car up. But now that I think about it, when I do this, if I do that, the spoiler, you have to drill holes in the trunk. But you have to drill holes in the trunk, so that might give it a spot for the paint to peel. Whatever. So I'm ending this video now. 24 minutes. Like I said, there you go. So now you see all the traffic. All right. So end of this video. Peace. Peace. Peace.